Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. How are we this evening? Good to be back here at my fortnightly show. But yeah, I'm just here to do some readings. So I'm Bree. I'm based in Western Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. I use all of my clairsentience in all of my readings. So I get the smelling, the knowing, the feeling, the taste, yeah, everything. It can be pretty full on sometimes. I also do remote viewing and mentoring as well for psychic development and spiritual awakening. So yeah, if you would like to have a one-on-one or anything like that, please feel free to search me up on Facebook. You'll find my business page, Psychic Medium Bree Wilson. You can't miss the blonde hair. But yeah, so if anybody would like to have a reading, please let me know specific questions to get a specific answer, if that's cool. Diane, good morning. Good evening, Harley. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoy the show. Kim Keeley, hello from New Zealand. Hello, hello. Hello from Australia. Christine Davis, good morning, Bree. Good morning, Dal. How are you? Well, good evening, I should say. Aim Burton, hi, Bree. Hope you're well. I am. I think I'm getting a little bit sick. I think I've got a bit of a flu, but I'll be right. Marching on. Maureen Bracken, good morning to you all from Dublin, Ireland. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Carrie Ann Marshall Kearns, good morning from Ontario, Canada. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Mel B, hey. Hello, thank you for joining me. Tell me where you're from, whereabouts what part of the world you're from. Obviously, most of you will be from the UK, but yeah, Seven Ocean Skis. Hey, thank you for joining me. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Cat Doherty, hi, I would love a reading, Bree. No worries, we'll get to it soon. I'm just saying hello. Wendy Lindsay, good morning, Bree, and everyone. Hello, thank you for joining. Oh dear. Alison Keeley, good morning from the UK. I would really appreciate a reading. No dramas. Or just while you're all kind of coming in, think about what type of reading you'd like and just pop it down as a specific question. Keith Bernard Abbott, good morning. Good morning, good evening. Hope you're well. I am. Likewise, my friend. Joan Lewis, good morning, Bree, Richard, Allison, all on the live chat. Hello, honey. I recognize that, DP. Michael Creeth, good morning from England. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Carolyn Thomas, hi from South Africa. Hi, darling. Thank you for being very loyal, following me. Lyndall Demir, Carmel, California. I need a direction about moving. Okay, well, I'll come back to you. Just remind me. Alison Keeley, good morning. I would really appreciate to have a reading, some clarity on my future in spiritual work, writing, and workshops. Okay, I'll keep going. We'll come back to all these. We'll just have saying hello again. Tell me again where you guys are from, what part of the world you're from. Like some general direction, please. Tony Wright, morning, everyone. Hope everyone's well. Yes, we're well. I am at least anyway. I hope everyone's well as well. Linda Smith is my boyfriend of 9 years around me. He passed away January 7th. Yes, he is. I do believe he is. I'm just going to start off with this one, if that's cool, guys. But yeah, I do feel like this gentleman was someone that passed away quite suddenly, and it wasn't something that you. I'm being shown that you're very angry and very upset with the way that he passed away, and that you shed a lot of tears specifically by the side of your bed. Like you're not in your bed, but you're kind of kneeling next to your bed, if that makes sense. And I feel like that was the side that he used to sleep on. But he is always around you, and I feel that there's times where you don't really notice it, but maybe even loud bangs. What you're mistaking for possums to be in the wall are actually him trying to make himself known around you. So hope that helps, sweetheart. Please leave me some feedback if I do read for you guys. That would be amazing. Emma Butler, hello from Fareham, Hampshire. Welcome. Thank you. Linda, thank you. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, Dal. Terry Louise, hi Bree, hi Richard, and everyone. Welcome, thank you. Sue Chadwick, good morning, Bree, and everyone. Good morning. Good evening. Yes, it does. Thank you so much. Okay. A bit more detailed, that would be great. A bit more detailed feedback, that would be great. But thank you for that. I appreciate it, Linda. Alison Keeley, good morning. I would really appreciate to have a reading and some clarity on my future spiritual work, writing, and workshops. Okay, so I feel that when you get to your workshops, Alison, that you feel a little bit like overwhelmed and a little bit not dumbfounded, but a little bit like taken away by how much you have to offer when it comes to your knowledge, but you just don't know how to get it out in a strategic manner. I know that you're eager, but you'll get there. You will. You just got to keep going as best as you can. If you can't do it, there's no such thing as you can't. Just make sure that you have the the secret word to yourself every night before you go to sleep, and when you wake up every morning, that you can do it, because that's actually quite powerful, especially before you go to sleep. All right. I do feel that there's there's going to be a bit of a change in direction when it comes to your work. I feel that you're going to be changing, like you're going to be moving places and moving offices, but not exactly changing positions, but going to a different area, if that makes sense. So, I think that there's unnecessary spending is something that you're going to need to rein in on, and stop just, especially when do you like to go clothes shopping a lot? Do you like to spend a lot of money on the internet when it comes to your clothes shopping, or just even online? Yeah, just be careful with that, okay? Just make sure that you give yourself enough to fall back on if you need to. I hope this helps some. Michael Creeth, as for reading, I've been healing on path for the past few years. Anxiety, depression, chronic fatigue, as well as taking great leaps in opening up spiritually. Question is, I still feel quite stuck no matter the progress or time. Am I on the right path, or am I missing signs of progression? We're never really on the wrong path. Everything that we do is exactly what's supposed to happen. Does that make sense? You are on the right path, and this is where you need to figure out how to unstick yourself. You need to think outside the box and ask the universe for ideas on how to get yourself out of that. Because I feel with you, Michael, is that you're worried to put that foot over the threshold of the unknown, in fear that you're not going to be happy, or in fear that you're going to lose everything you've already got. And that's not the case. Okay, you've got more to lose and more on the line if you don't risk it than if you do. So I hope that helps them. Granny's Tats, good morning. And Bowden, is any of my family trying to show us that they're around us, please? I'm seeing a bracelet, like a locket, or like a silver locket, like one of those chains, those chained up ones with a little love heart on them. Whether that be gold or silver, I'm seeing that for you, and I feel like that was a gift passed down from your grandmother. And she's showing me that she was actually, laying in her casket with this bracelet. So I feel like this is a paired piece of jewelry that you guys could have had that she was buried with, but she does have it on the other side with her. Okay, I hope this helped, though. Michael Creeth, thank you kindly. You're welcome. I hope it helps. That name again. Seven Oceans Geese. Hey, I want to get some guidance about my spiritual journey. Okay, you're not crazy. Things that you're seeing and feeling and experiencing are actually happening. And I feel that with you, you're getting a lot of ringing in your ears. At least, it just feels like one of your eardrums gets disconnected temporarily. Those are spiritual downloads, which means that our DNA is actually turning from carbon to crystalline. So that would be why we're getting, our abilities are being fine-tuned. We're getting information from the higher realms. That's what I believe anyway. So I do believe that that's the same thing with you. If not, I'm happy to be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel that you are having a bit of a problem when it comes to releasing to the universe and just letting things kind of pan out. And just, seeing how things go. But you're going to lose a lot of people. You're going to lose a lot of friends, and it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It just means that you're vibrating at a level that they're not at yet. And if you're not on the same level, you're going to naturally fall away. So I hope this helps, buddy. But yeah, let me know. Hi, Tom. Tom Kavanagh. Jennifer Clark, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dal. Thank you for joining. Maureen Bracken, your readings are fantastic. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm glad you enjoy them. Diane Reid Jones, I'd really love to know if you see my kids coming home to me. Yeah, but it'll be a little while, maybe like a couple of years, maybe to a few years, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to try and get your hopes up, but if you take the right approach for things that you are trying to achieve, yes, you have every ability to try and get them back. And quite a good chance, but if you don't take the right steps, it might not be as successful or as easy as you hope. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Sorry. Okay, Maureen Bracken, why do I wake up most mornings at 3 a.m.? Well, that's actually a sign of spiritual awakening. It's one of our spiritual awakening symptoms, waking up between, I think, 2 to 5 a.m. It's also where a lot of, spirits are, or the veils are very thin at those hours. That's why they call it the witching hour, especially on Halloween. But yeah, it's where you feel and sense a lot more energies around you than what you normally would. But that would probably be why. And I feel that there's a time where you wake up and feel like people are in the house. But yeah, that would be the spirits around you because of how thin that veil is. Karen Elizabeth, good morning. Good evening. Seven Oceans as well. Thanks. You're welcome. I've always, Tony, right. I've always been like this. I kind of stopped breathing for 4 minutes when I was 4 weeks old. So I'm pretty sure this is why I can do, work with spirit the way I have been. Got a pretty good connection to spirit, but professionally, probably about 2 years. But yeah, it's my lifestyle is not different. Like it's nothing new being a medium and working with spirit. It's just kind of knowing that's what a medium does, if that makes sense. Okay, Joan Lewis, I'd love to find out more about my chosen work life. Will it be prosperous? Yes, but I see you slugging a lot of effort into that where you're not going to be getting, you're going to be just breaking even. Does that make sense? I feel that there's going to be a lot of hard work involved, and I feel like that you're quite prepared for that. But when you get to it, you're going to be like, I'm not paying me enough for this. I think that that's something that you need to be aware of. Don't let people tell you that that's what the legal rates are. Know your rights, know what you should be getting paid, because I feel like that there's going to be a lot of effort for you, and that's why it's going to be a little bit too much effort for the amount that you're going to be getting. But then I feel that when you do change jobs, things are going to work out for you. Jennifer Clark, hi, my TV used to switch on at 12 midnight every night before I moved into my home. Do you know why? I feel like somebody used to live in that house, in that bedroom in particular. Was there a man that died, like an old man that owned that house, that lived in that room by any chance? Because I feel like that could have been when he died. If that makes sense. So there's a message behind that, and they're trying to obviously get that through to you, or but I feel that with things like that, moving them on is just kind of making them feel validated and heard, and kind of speaking out what they are trying to tell you if you do receive anything, if you've got mediumistic abilities. But yeah, I hope that helps. Nothing to be scared of though. Sorry about the dogs barking. And Burden, hi, I would like a question for you, please. What do you enjoy the most and least about mediumship? The thing I like least about it is having to do those readings where I need to be honest. I'm always honest in my readings, but where it's like you can tell the person's in a bit delicate frame of mind, and you have to break, confirm something that they already knew, and it just, seeing them kind of have that realization is the hardest thing. But the most rewarding thing about it is being able to bring peace and closure and clarity to people and their loved ones, both here and in the spirit world. Joanne Lewis, thank you, Bree. You're welcome. Hope that helps, love. Maureen Bracken, thank you so very much, Bree. You're welcome. Hope you enjoy that. Chelsea Sears, new here. Hope you're well. I am, thank you. Hope you're well too, love. And my butler would really appreciate some guidance, please, having an emotional time present. Emotions suck, don't they? Emotions are, yeah, they kind of, especially when they dictate your life, it can be very difficult to want to face them at times. I think that you need to sit with your emotions, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Don't suppress it. Don't push it away. Don't deny it, because if you deny it, it's just going to sit there and sit there and sit there and bottle up. And then when we bottle up, it's very self-destructive. It's not a good thing. So, talk to people. If people are being there for you, talk about whatever's bothering you. And I feel like that you don't really know in particular what's bothering you, but it's just kind of how things are in the world and everything like that that's really getting to you. I feel like that you could be mourning the loss of somebody as well, possibly a partner or a friend that could have passed away. But I'm seeing an elderly man around you with a walking stick that used to sit in a green checkered chair and watch the news with you and see how the world's kind of coming to an end and all that kind of stuff. Not coming to an end, but the world's panning out with the way it is. But yeah, it's don't let it get to you. Just keep focusing. Stop watching the news. Stop watching things where it's gonna scare you and bring you down and bring you back into the matrix, if that makes sense. But I'll leave that there. As I said, I do offer private readings as well, so please feel free to jump over to my Facebook page if you want to have a chat. Pisces, hi, hello. Arlene Clark, good morning, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Teresa Lynn, hey, I'm watching from Denver, Colorado, US. I'm not able to get happy at all. I can't miss your name as I have a Bree Wilson too. Wow, isn't that cool? I'm at a place where I have no desire to see tomorrow because it'll probably just hurt as bad as the. If we can get the last bit of that comment, Richard. That's all you got. Okay. Look, think of it this way: when you get through what you're going through now, and somebody like your daughter is going through the same thing, you're going to have the knowledge and the experience to actually help her get through the same thing. You're going to be able to know what to do and you're going to be able to help her. Nothing that we go through is ever in vain and our suffering's never going unnoticed. Okay, when it comes to stuff like that, you need to get yourself out of that situation by taking care of yourself. You're here for a purpose. And let me tell you something, if you even try and not come back tomorrow, you're going to have the same repetitive karmic cycle. You're already here. You're already pushing through. Why would the hell would you want to go all the way back and live the same thing? This is where it's a karmic cycle for you. And I feel that this is where if you push through, you're going to break it, because in your past lives, I think this is where you've actually come to before, passing away in your past lives. And this is where we're going to get you to push through, if that makes sense. Hang in there and, try topping up on your vitamins. Make sure that your vitamins and your minerals are all topped up, that you're taking care of yourself, you're getting enough sleep. I feel that a lot of your emotions and, the emotional irregulation could actually have a lot to do with the vitamin deficiency as well. So if you need to have a chat about that, let me know. But yeah, but I hope that helped, love. And my butler, thanks, Bree. You're welcome. Sounds like good advice. Thank you. You're welcome. Jennifer Clark, thank you for your advice. You're welcome. Hope it helps. Stay strong. Beverly French. Hi, beauty. Hi, darling. Thanks for joining me. Olivia Louise. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Sally Ann. Very am deeply hopeful you can tell me when this horrific time with my neighbor will stop. I feel like one of them's gonna. I feel like they're gonna move soon. If it's not them, it's gonna be you probably in the next 6 months. Don't feed into it, because I have a feeling that I know what the type of person that your neighbor's like, and they just love to cause drama. Just best thing I could recommend is if you are that over it, try and move. But I do see one of you moving in the next 6 months. Okay, I know it's hard not to let it get to you, but just think about it. Every time they are volatile and hostile towards you, it's only a reflection of how they feel about themselves. Okay, hope that helps, love. Dottie Frith, good morning from here in London. Thank you, welcome. Mel B, Hey, right now I'm worried about the state of my mental health. Do I need to see a professional to make sure I haven't developed anything serious? I hope I'm not going crazy. I don't think you're going crazy, no, and I feel like that you are definitely in a big foggy place at the moment. Nothing is ever as bad as what it seems. Okay. Look, seeing a professional, absolutely. If you feel that you need to, there's nothing wrong with going to see. And in fact, I commend you for actually going and thinking about that, because not a lot of people will. A lot of people will just deal with it. But yeah, 100%, I would 1,000% encourage that, yes. Or at least talk to someone that you can trust, but you're not going crazy. I can promise you that you're not going crazy. Don't let people twist things around onto you so much. You know what I mean? Hope this helps, love. Vicky Price. Hi, Bree. Do you agree to a certain extent we are in control of our own lives and a lot of it is up to us? I agree to every extent that, yes, we are absolutely in control of our own lives and we cannot blame anyone for anything else that we do except for ourselves. That's how we grow. I think that we have to take responsibility for things that we do. Yes, there are outside influences and, things that are going to try and influence the outcome, but ultimately everything that we do is entirely up to us. Okay. So yeah. Avril Hill, having a hard time, family going through the mill at the moment. Okay. Stay out of drama and stop defending people. Stop trying to defend people. You've got a very good heart, and I feel that you're just going to get stuck in the firing line, and you're gonna cop a lot of the brunt. Okay, just try and be there if you need to be for support, but don't get involved where you don't need to. Pick and choose your battles. That's the biggest thing I can recommend for you, hun. I'll leave that one there. Catherine Bedford. Hi, can you tell me if I will get the house I'm fighting for, or does the universe have a different path for me? Such a major decision, and I'm so confused. Can you please help? I don't think you should give up on the house that you're fighting for. I think that there will be a breakthrough. I do. And if there's not, then it wasn't meant to be. But I do feel that there's going to be more of a chance of you getting the house than not. Okay, so that's some good news for the week. I hope that helps, Catherine. Olivia Louise. I'm investing time into something new. I am putting my energy in the right place. Yeah, you are, but dull it down just a touch. I think that you need to focus a bit more on yourself too and looking after yourself, because you're focusing so much on this thing that you're investing time into, and I feel like that you're neglecting everything else. And yes, you're putting it in the right place, but you're putting too much energy there. Hope that helps, love. Catherine Bedford, thank you. No worries, love. Hope that helps. Tara Lispina, hello, would appreciate some career guidance, please. Thank you. Okay, look, I feel that, look, I'm not really the best on career readings, to be honest with you, because I don't, I haven't worked that much in my life, but I feel that, when it comes to finances, things need to be, what I'm seeing is money being deducted from places because of just irresponsible spending and all that kind of thing. Things are going to get a little bit dry for you for the next 6 to 8 months, and there's a possibility that you are going to be, blessed with a new job. But something's going to come to an end there, and I feel that you're going to be quite frightened at first, and I feel like it's going to be a big change, but it'll be a better outcome. All right. Hope that helps, love. Life's been pretty hectic up until this point, hoping to sort a career and broaden my horizons. Any advice? Look, anything that sparks your interest. If you have any interest in it and it can make you money or it can help make you money, then go for it. Don't let that, fear of not being socially accepted come into the equation. I think that you just need to do you. And if you have other ideas and other investment, you can have as many forms of income as you want. The most wealthiest people I read today on Facebook actually have over 7 forms of income. So the more the merrier. Avril Hill, what you said makes sense. Thank you so much. You're very, very welcome, Avril. Thank you for the feedback. I hope that helps. Keep your spirits up. Alison Keeley, Bree, thank you for your message. You're welcome. You're welcome. Teresa Lynn, thanks, Brianna. I need to figure out what to do now. I've been beyond anxious, and I bet everyone thinks I'm on drugs because I can't because I shake and can't sleep. I've lost everything from the love of my life. I'm glad to hear your advice. I'm not feeling well, but I didn't think about the vitamins. Look, as most of you know, I'm a recovered drug addict. So stuff what anyone else thinks. Straight up, stuff what anyone else thinks. Who cares if they think that you're on drugs? You know you're not. And I've been in a situation where people think that, have accused me of it, especially when I was younger. So, it's it can be a pretty gut-wrenching feeling to, have that thought there, but stuff what anyone else thinks. You know you're not. That's the most important thing. So just stick to what you got to do, girl. Okay? Tara, thank you for your time. We'll keep your advice in mind. Kim, I can't pronounce, so I'm just going to call you Kim. Hi from South Australia. It's a very complicated last name. Melvin Peters would have been married 50 years in June. Can you see where my future lies? I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be mean, but it's looking pretty bleak unless you do something about it. I'll be straight up honest with you, girl. You need to do something about it. It's not just going to fall into your lap and unfold for you. Okay? I think that you can be. It's going to go one of three ways. You're going to stay where you are because you're not going to do anything about it. Two, it's going to go like this because you're indecisive. Or three, it's going to be really, really successful. You're going to have a brilliant future. But that all depends on the work you're willing to put in. Don't let your blocks up here stop you from moving forward, hun. I'll leave it at that. Tina Christine, good afternoon. Good evening. Keith Bernard, well done, Bree. Keep up this beautiful work. Thank you. Glad you're all enjoying it. Claudette Hollidge, you're amazing. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Mary Heaven, hello. Welcome. Diana, hello. XOXO, Diana. Back at you. Carrie Handley, past life reading, please. I need to figure out what is needed from me. All right. So I feel that what's needed from you is your sense of feeling that you need to not impress, but please authoritative males in your life. Okay, I'm seeing you literally being dismissed, being pushed aside in your past life around the age of, about the year about 15, 26. At that, in that time, you being 16, you were able to be married and having a family at that age. You were that pushed aside by your dad a lot of the time, and I feel that you were just seen as a piece of meat to most people because you're a female at that point. So that could have a lot to do with your where you're at now when it comes to that subconscious thought. But I want to leave it there. If you want to speak to me privately, you can, and we can go further into it. Arlene Clark, well done, Bree. As soon as I saw you, I thought you were my niece. Oh, thank you. Well, she must be a pretty cool chick, huh? That was really lame, Bree. Melvin Peters, thank you so much. You're welcome. I hope that helps. Don't mean to ever sound like I'm being rude because I'm coming from a place of love. Honestly, I'm just trying to be genuine. I'm just being genuine. Martine, love and light, anything from me for the next 4 months. I feel a strong calling to learn to grow spiritually. Then that is what your calling is. If you're drawn to doing that, then that's what you're supposed to be doing, and you're about to start waking up. So strap in because things are going to start getting pretty weird. Yep. You're going to start noticing physical signs of ascension, spiritual awakening. It'll be pretty cool. It's a pretty confusing process, but you're not going crazy. That's the best thing I can say. Carrie Henderly, thank you so much. Makes sense. You're welcome. Tony Wright, any guidance, please? Feeling very lost. Look, when it comes to feeling lost, sometimes, on those days I don't ever get out of bed. So sometimes it's good to just stay in bed, sometimes, but not too much. I think that you need to actively put one foot in front of the other and figure out where you want to go, what direction you're going to take. I feel like this is also a phase for you. It's not actually going to be anything temporary, not anything permanent. It is all temporary. Okay, I think in about 6 to 9 weeks, you're going to start figuring out where you're going to be and where you want to go. Okay, but I think that something needs to change when it comes to your home situation and how things are at home. So I hope that helps, Tony. Melvin Peters, I appreciate straight from the hip honesty. Yeah, well, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm a very honest person. I can't just sit there and do that. Thank you. This resonates. I hope it does. I hope it does. Diana, you're cool. Thank you. Lorraine Hill, hello from UK. Nice to be with you. Could I ask if I'm on the right path or where I should be if drawn? Yes, you are. Everyone is on their right path. It's just the journey that they're taking. Everyone, think of it as being, like in the other side, back at the source at home, and you want to experience this sort of human life. You want to experience these emotions. You want to experience these things of feeling lost because you've always had direction on the other side or wherever it is that you're from. Spiritually, in the life in between lives, which is ultimately where we're from, you're going to have a time where, you haven't actually ever felt out of direction before, and that's why you come down here to experience these things. So I hope that helps, love. Martine, appreciate your answer. Thank you, Bree. You're welcome. Very, very welcome. Next one, if that's all right. Next one. Wayne Phelps, will I find love again and move? Look, I'm going to be honest with you. The first gut feeling that I have is the next female that you're going to be involved with. Don't give her any bank details. Don't give her any financial details. Don't give her anything that, is your personal stuff, because you're going to find love, but it's not going to exactly be love. It's going to be more of a headache. You will find love again, but this female or this creature it's something that you're going to need to just be aware of, and don't fall in love with what she has to offer, if you know what I mean, because she's not going to be a very nice person, and it's probably someone that you've already met or are going to meet very soon. But the lady after her, I feel will be a better match, a bit more compatible. Lorraine Hill, thank you, Bree. Love your energy and honesty. Thank you. It's how I have to be, authentic. I will definitely consider going to a professional. Also, I didn't mean to be sporadic with the comments. Ignore it, lol. Thank you so much. It's all good. It's all good. Next one, please. Next one. Kath Doherty, will my life be happier and will I always be alone? Look, if you don't do anything to actively change your mindset and your perspective on things, you're going to have a miserable life. I'll be honest with you. You want to have a happy life, you need to look for the positive in every negative situation. Therefore, there will be no negative situation. Okay, things with there's always a positive to a negative situation. If you're alone now, it's because you're fighting off trying or needing to actually fully accept yourself. You're about 80% of the way there, maybe 75% of the way there. But when you get to 100% of the way there, where you don't feel that you want to meet anyone and you're happy just being alone, that's when the person will come. Okay? But the happiness, that's on you, girlfriend. All right, Kim Keeley, would love a reading if you're drawn to me. Thank you. Look, I feel that you're going to make a new direction in work, and you're going to feel quite lost and regretful of leaving your current situation to go to this new place. Don't feel guilty for doing things for you, because I feel that you do so much for everything else, for everyone else, and you don't do anything for yourself. So this is just something to do for you. Okay, I'll leave it there. Lou, hi Bree. Hi Lou. Cute doggy. Don't know. Done that one. Athena Lovitz, hi, can I please have a reading? Yes, okay. So I feel that with you, you're going to have a bit of betrayal when it comes to a friend, potentially between a boy or that's involving a boy that you might be talking to, and a bit of betrayal between a friend that you thought was actually a friend who's not actually a friend. Look, if this is for you and if it does resonate and the pieces fit, just take the loss. Take the loss. You don't need either of the two of them, as I said before in the live, that when your vibration rises, people that aren't matching your frequency are naturally going to fall from your life. Okay, things are coming for you that are going to be good. I do think that there's going to be a financial breakthrough for you as well. I think that there's going to be, either I'm not going to go encouraging, gambling or anything like that, but you might have a win somewhere, or you might have, a payout or um, sum of money given to you somehow because of whatever reason. But things are going to improve, but just make sure that you notice the blessings around you and not focusing on the negative. I'll leave it at that. Soloist, hi. Yeah, please feel free to jump over to my Facebook page if you'd like to have a private reading. Michelle Miles, hi, I've never had a reading from you and would be absolutely grateful if possible. Okay, you, my girl, have had a very, very hard life, and I think that you've had a life a bit similar to mine when it comes to, escapism or dealing with problems in a bit of a I'm owning that I used to do I used to be on the drugs too, so that there's no judgment at all. I'm trying to relate with you and get on your level, but I feel that you've come a long way. There's a lot where you've done a lot of self-work, a lot of healing, or you're doing a lot of healing at this current stage, and that can be a bit of a scary time for you. Sorry, that can be a bit of a scary time for you and a bit of a time of uncertainty. Just make sure that you keep doing what you're doing, because you are going to get through this. There is going to be light at the end of the tunnel. I'll leave it at that. Elizabeth Gates, hi Bree. Hello. Thank you for joining. Lou, I'm at the crossroads in my life and I don't know what to do. Look, I feel that this is at a point where a lot of people would make the decision for you. This is where you've got to put, your adult pants on and make the decision. You have to make a decision. And I don't think that you obviously know what you're going to do, and what I think that you do. You just don't want to have that. You just don't want to admit to yourself that decision's where you got to go. Okay, but just because it might not be or seem, it might seem unjust, doesn't mean that it's not fair. If that makes any sense. So. Lorna Spink, relationship guidance, please. It's mixed up. Communication, girl, is the best thing I can recommend is communication. You've got to be able to explain things to your partner the way you want things explained to you. If you think that, what you're trying to express or how you're feeling is going to be difficultly, not easily understood, put yourself in their shoes and explain it to them how you would want it explained to you. Okay, you need to put, at least if this doesn't turn out the way you'd like it to, at least you know that you've put in every bit of effort that you can. Okay, I'll leave it there. Lou, thank you. You're welcome. Hope that helps. Michelle Miles, my life has always been rough. Thank you so much. Look, I just feel drawn to tell you to reach out to me if you need to, okay? Because I think you and I probably got a lot in common. But yeah, keep your head up, chick. Mhm. No, thanks. Next one. Bree, next one, please. Mary Heaven, guidance, please. Look, I feel that you're at a bit of a time where you're not really sure where to turn to. I feel like that you've got religious family members, or there's a religious expectation upon you that you don't really want to adhere to, and that you kind of want to go on your own path and do your own thing. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I think that you need to stop trying to please everybody else and just kind of work on yourself, because you're going to get very snappy soon and take it out on those who don't really, have much to do with it, or don't really deserve to be snapped on. I think that there's something that you got to talk about, things that are sitting on your chest. I feel like there's like a monkey on your chest, and you got to try and release that as much as you can. I'll leave that there. Royce and Haveron, we reading, please, from Ireland. I'll pull a card or two for you. I haven't actually done that all live. So for these cards. Okay, so you're leaving a lot of your baggage behind, and I think there's, now's a really good time to be aware of the amount of crap that you're putting behind you to leave behind. Not everything yet, but I feel that, a good 70% of things that have happened, you're actually starting to accept and come to terms with, which is fantastic, okay? But still, don't let things of the past dictate your future. You need to cut ties with whoever is being toxic around you at the moment, because they're going to be a lot of the reason as to why you can't fully set sail, if you know what I mean. So I'll leave that there. I hope that helps. Feel free to message me privately if you'd like to, know more. Diana, I feel stuck. I think a lot of people do. As I said, putting one foot in front of the other. Yeah, put one foot in front of the other. It's the best bit of advice I can give you. Kim, I really need advice with regards to my ex-husband. We are not married, but still live and function as a married couple. Need direction and clarity. Well, do you love him? Does he love you? Have you had this discussion yet? Have you guys actually sat down and talked about where you'd like things to go? Nope. I don't think you have you? Because it's all you just think it's all in your mind. I guarantee you that he would probably feel the same way, but it's something that has to be addressed. Okay, because you don't know where everything's going. He doesn't, you just need to figure out where you stand. If you don't want to legally be married but still living together as a couple, then that needs to be noted. Okay, but this is just, probably can't continue. I'll leave it there. Angeline, food. Is my dad's house going to sell in the next few months? Yes, about 3 to 6 months. I think it'll sell, and it'll probably I'm saying the 60K mark, $60,000 or 600. I don't. Yeah, 600 or 60,000. One of the two of them. But either way, it will sell, and I feel that it'll be breaking even or just a little bit more than what you would be expecting normally. Next one, please. Olivia Louise, could I please have a past life reading if you're joining? I'm gonna steer from the past lives tonight. I'm not really feeling past lifey, if that's cool. Because yeah, I've always read past lives up here. I'm sorry, but yeah. Next one, if that's cool. Running out. Okay, Claudette Holledge, anything good coming my way, please? Yes, look, I feel that there's going to be something that hasn't been brought to the table, that it's going to come to light. Something that you probably aren't aware of or have suspected is going to rise to the surface, essentially. So just sit tight. It'll happen. Okay, that's the best thing I can recommend. It's the best thing I can recommend. Okay, Chelsea Sears' partner is in jail. Do you think it's going to be a long one? It depends. That depends on if he stuffs up or behaves himself in there. And I feel like that's some behaving himself is going to be something that he's not used to doing. So that all depends on him, chick. I'm sorry to hear your situation. It sucks. Diana, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, sweetheart. You're welcome. Okay, Christine Davis. Hi, Bree. Could I have a future reading, please? Yes, you can. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be someone having a baby around you. There's going to be a pregnancy, and I feel like it's either going to be, well, there's two ways you can look at it: pregnancy or the birth of a new endeavor or a new journey. I feel like, however, there's going to be someone pregnant around you, and I feel like it could be a sister or a daughter or a niece that's going to be this person. So keep that in mind. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Again, there's toxicity around you and ties that need to be cut and things need to be done. You know, there's situations that you and people and things that you need to get out of your life. Because it's just going to keep dragging you down if you don't. And it's not even dragging you down in such a big way at this current stage, but in the long run, it'll wear you out so much. Okay. So what have we got here? Got a few different cards. Okay, so you've got here, you need to stop lashing out at people, especially when it comes to, or at least closing off and getting snappy with people when they're just trying to help you, okay? There are people around you that do love you and do care about you and are trying to help. And I feel that there's, you know, a bit of a time where you're going to be feeling that you're holding yourself in a bit of a difficult situation just to try and keep everyone else's head above water. All right. I feel that there's going to be a new move for you. Okay. And there's going to be also a new family dynamic. Hope this helps, love. Hope that resonates with you. Kim, yes, we do love each other, working on trust. Love is there. Okay, so love is there, and that's a very good sign. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. So, you know, if you love each other and the chemistry is there, then you've got all the chances in the world. 100%. Diana, thank you so much for what you do. You're welcome. Thank you. Laura H, I'd love to know if there's a loving, committed relationship coming in. Yes, but it won't be for another couple of years. And he won't be the one that you spend the rest of your life with, but he will be a loving, committed relationship for that time that is needed, and he'll play a substantial role in your life too. Okay. Next, Sonia Floors. Hello, Miss Pretty. May I please have a reading, or I might have a message for me? Thank you ever so kindly. You're very kind. You've got very beautiful energy, and I think that you need to not give yourself away so easily to people, especially when it comes to potential friends or people that you might see as friends or future friends. Don't, because there's someone around you that's almost like a vampire. They're almost like sucking all that energy out of you. And it's like, I'm giving you this much advice. I could lead the horse to water, but I can't make it drink. Do you know what I mean? There needs to be a boundary set somewhere, okay? Don't allow people to treat you as stupid, because you're not. You're just very caring and very trusting. All right? You operate like I do, and you don't have that, you know, way of thinking. So it was very hard for you to understand. I'll leave it at that. Laura, thank you. You're welcome. Hope that helps. Diane Pryor, good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Bree. It makes sense. It'll probably be my niece who will get pregnant. Okay, well, cool. Keep us updated. Trish Pollock, good morning, Bree. Happy Tuesday. Happy Thursday to everyone. Daryl and Dunniman, good morning. If you feel it, I would like a reading. Okay. All right. So I'll pull a few cards for you and see what is needing to be said. All right. So Okay, so you're going through a bit of a heartbreak or a bit of a difficult time right now with your emotions, and I feel that there's a particular person that's draining you, draining you, draining you, draining you, and that's a time we need to also cut off and make room for new beginnings. Okay, you've got a lot happening for you. That didn't come up in reverse. You've got a lot happening for you. Okay, which is the world. The world is just the world of opportunities. It's a very powerful card, the Major Arcana. And I feel that you need to acknowledge where these blessings are coming in from and stop trying to focus so much on what you can't have and what you do have. Okay, because you've got a lot around you, okay? You've got a lot around you and you've got a lot to be grateful for. Don't go and ignore all that because you want what you can't have. I'll leave it there. So true indeed, Sonia Flaws. Thank you for that. Debbie Coomber, can I have a future reading, please? You can in a second. Okay, so the first card that comes out is the Queen of Cups. You're very good at communication, and I feel that you're getting very frustrated because there's probably people around you that aren't so good at communication, and it's like, how difficult is it? Just be patient with them, okay? Because your point of view is being heard. Things are getting across and out there. All right, again, you've got the world here, which is a lot of good opportunities. Okay, don't let the drama and the bickering hold you down and stop you from actually doing what you need to achieve. All right, the next card you've got here is overthinking. Okay, stop overthinking. There are people to talk to, and there people do care. Stop thinking that you have to carry this entire world of burden on your own, because you don't. All right, you are strong, and it's not a weak thing to have to ask for help. Okay, I'll leave it there. Daryl Donovan, thank you. Julie Ramsden, anything good coming my way, please? Look, the good and exciting thing is what you need to make of it. Do you know what I mean? Nothing is going to just happen. You need to go out and work for it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say on that matter. Okay, Elizabeth Gates, for the future, please withdrawn. Okay, so with you, I do see you relocating and I see you moving. And I feel that you're going to have to make a bit of a big decision to leave ones that you love behind. You're not really leaving them behind, but it's going to be a big change for you. And I think that that's going to be a bit scary at the start. If this isn't going to happen, it probably already just has. If you have just moved, then this could be what I'm talking about. But I do see a lot of change for you, and I see a lot of, difference in home, environment, atmosphere, just everything. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, Debbie Kumar. Thank you. I literally just said to my friend this morning, I need to stop overthinking. You do. 100%. Delhi, hello everyone from Florida. May I please have a reading on who'll be my future forever man? Can you describe him? No, I can't, because I don't feel that it's going to be any time in the next 2 years. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, I feel that he'll be around when you can sort out a bit of what's going on with you at the moment. Do you know what I mean? And I'm talking about self-love issues, insecurity issues, financial issues. Just set yourself up first. Just look after yourself, and then he will come afterwards. Okay, everything else will fall into place. Elizabeth Gates, thank you so much. You're welcome. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you hope it helps. So I think I've already answered this one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I think that means All right. Bring a question up then. Can I please have a future reading? Tina, Christine Lacey. All right, I haven't been ignoring you, darling. I just, I've had more people that I've been drawn to because I feel like other people have needed the message more, but I'll pull a couple of cards for you as well. All right. You know what? I don't need to pull any cards. I'm just going to say this right up. You crave recognition. You crave recognition and acceptance and being told that you're doing the right thing. And I feel like that stems back to a lot of childhood trauma. Okay. You need to sit with a lot of your shadow. And I feel that you need to stop looking to be so accepted into different situations and accept yourself. That's the best thing I can recommend. And that's the only thing that, intuitively that I felt that I had to pull it out and say. Okay. But I'll leave that there. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping off now. But yeah, if you'd like if you'd like to speak with me one-on-one for a private session, I do offer private one-on-one readings. So just jump over to my Facebook page, Psychic Medium Bree Wilson, and you'll see my profile there, and you can just message me there and we can have a chat. But thank you everyone for watching and your time this evening, and I'll catch you in one fortnight, 2 weeks. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Tonight from 8 p.m. we have an evening of free mediumship readings with Bill Hughes and his guest. Our regular fortnightly show, Collective Consciousness, offers our viewers an opportunity to receive messages from their loved ones. Join Sam O'Neill tomorrow from 1 p.m. for an afternoon of spiritual guidance and free rune readings. Tomorrow night from 8 p.m, Ashley Robinson joins us for an evening of philosophy while answering your spiritual questions.
Spiritual Psychics TV is hosting the first annual recognition of achievements, acknowledging those who dedicate their lives to a spiritual act of kindness. Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.
Spiritual Psychics TV presents an holistic fair on Saturday the 11th of June, offering the best in spiritual readers and market stalls. Join us from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Throughout the day there will be many stalls such as natural polished crystals and stones, qualified complementary therapists offering spiritual healing. This exciting day is being held at the Waterlooville Community Centre, with plenty of free parking. A wide range of handmade products including candles, oils, jewelry, naturally organic and vegan soaps, creams, and bath bombs. Not forgetting the kids, we have face painting and a bouncy castle to enjoy all day. For those who are interested in potions, spells, and essentials oils, then we have a stall for you here as well. Maybe you're looking for a reading, be it mediumistic, palm, or tarot. 11 readers are available throughout the day. Refreshments such as drinks and light snacks are being provided by the 1940s tea room from Havant. Plenty of free workshops, talks, and a demonstration of mediumship are also planned during the day. For more information, please visit mbs.spiritualpsychicstv.online.